Ridiculous, it's absolutely ridiculous.
It's totally wrong because you feel now you've got to watch no matter what you sing.
Oh, silly!
Any song at all you're wondering, is that acceptable? Am I going to lose my seat?
Guys, okay, so myself and Kip will probably go into that tonight. Get Kip's thoughts on all of that on Gun, Glasgow Underground News Network. That's at 6 PM till 8 PM UK time, 10 till 12 on the west coast of the USA. Obviously, if you're over in the USA, the East Coast in particular, my heart and thoughts go out to you guys. It's absolutely hellish winter conditions over there, and that's really is what winter looks like, as opposed to the rain that we seem to be getting in the UK just now. The overhyped rain. Yeah, there's floods, tragic for those affected, but really is it world news? Whereas in America, we're talking about a polar vortex coming down, -60. That is not good. That's like the day after tomorrow kind of scenario, if you ask me. I'm sure that was a polar vortex that came down in that film. Okay, so yeah, join myself and Kip tonight. I believe we'll be joined by Days, possibly Marty. We'll see who rolls up.
Stovies is Scottish, right? Stovies is potatoes, onions, dripping, lots of butter, hence why Scottish die early with heart attacks, yeah? But when you make stovies the traditional way, no one associates it in the modern Scotland as being stovies. They all expect it to have meat of some sort in it, yeah?
Industrial action is not something that you take lightly. It's a great personal sacrifice for the workers and put on a tremendous amount of pressure, particularly about the infrastructure impact that this particular strike could have. He took. Also as well, there are some very basic values that we can take from the dispute as well. Organise, educate, agitate. If you're organised within your workplace, if workers are educated in their sector and they're willing to take that agitation to the employer to prove their point, they're always going to have a good template for success. They can have the confidence that they can take action when it's right. They can have the confidence that they can take on employers like BP, and they don't come much bigger than the likes of BP, and they have the confidence in themselves as well. This should now be a template across the rest of the road haulage sector and should provide inspiration for any trade unionists out there who are feeling challenged by the environment that we live in just now. These are tough times.
Anybody that's watched or listened to the output today, that's really been absolutely clear. And actually, if you can't negotiate properly with your workforce and persuade them to come in, which is your job as a manager, you're not actually doing your own job very well. The real pension divide is between rich and poor, and the kind of policies that are getting punted by government, by management and the BBC are aimed at increasing that divide, and anything that can be done to narrow it.
And those same attacks that you're facing, working longer, paying more and coming out with less at the end, is exactly what's facing firefighters up and down the country at the end of the Turncoat Hutton's review. What I've saw this week has really been a lesson. What I saw at the pickup lines in Shoreditch and in London, at Euston in London, and Old Kent Road in London on Monday, and what I eventually saw at the training school in Southwark was a demonstration of the power that's going to be unleashed in trade unions. We saw black-clad security guards with body armour, with attack dogs, attacking firefighters, attacking the capital's firefighters, because the reporting of that strike and that dispute has been shocking by the standards of modern day journalism, and that's why we need